Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Fatal here, and in today's video, we're going to be answering the second most asked question on my channel, which is how anyone can become a Minecraft OG. Now, I'm going to link the other two videos that I have related to OG Minecraft accounts, both my story on how I got my OG, and then also what really is an OG in the first place. Both will be linked somewhere, maybe in a card up at the top right, or down below in the description. But with all that being said, let's get into the 3 ways you can become an OG. Number 1, create an account with an available username. When purchasing a Minecraft account, you can create the account obviously with a username that already exists. Now, this was definitely a lot easier many years ago, back in like 2014, when Mojang freed up a lot of existing usernames for people to kind of grab. I remember I made an alt back in 2014 because there were just so many good usernames to grab. The best route really with this one is to go for words that are in a foreign language, because not a lot of people go for these like OG words that are in like Spanish or French, or to use this method to create a semi-OG. And it's really easy to create semis using this method from my perspective, just because you have to stick 2 words together that kind of somewhat make sense, and boom, you have a semi. So those are kind of the usual ways that people use method number 1. Now, method number 1 is definitely the least popular of the 3 ways to kind of get yourself close to OG, semi-OG status. So let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is sniping. Now, if you've ever been interested in the OG community, you've probably heard this word or phrase before. So now, sniping is when a username becomes available and you change your account's username to quote unquote snipe that name. For example, the username Hestia is up for grabs in about a week. So if you play it just right, if you pay attention to the countdown clock, you can change your name to Hestia right as it becomes available. The best site to do this by hand, if you're interested in what's called hand sniping, is namemc.com. You can check any username that a Minecraft account has, and you can see if it's unavailable or when it will become available. Now, sniping can also be done automatically through certain websites, which I'll cover through the next method. Number 3, purchasing. Now, this is probably the most popular method in the OG community today, just because sniping can be fairly difficult. And of course, creating an account with an available username is even more difficult. So purchasing or trading, definitely 100% the easiest method, but also of course involves real money. So can sometimes not be an option for some people. It is also technically against Mojang rules. So if you do get caught, your account will be locked. Now, this does happen for sure, but not a lot of people get caught from what I know. I know many people who have traded or sold accounts and have never been caught by Mojang. So if you're really worried about getting caught and getting your account locked, I wouldn't be, honestly. But it is just something important to remember, that it is technically against Mojang rules, so you probably don't want to be like flouting it everywhere. Just speaking for myself, if any Mojang employees are watching, I did not purchase or sell or trade any Minecraft accounts ever, so don't come for me. But essentially, you're gonna arrange a purchase with an owner of a OG account, usually through a website, forum, or Discord server. So for example, cheerful.ninja, ogusers.com, mc-market.org. And of course, you can go through NameMC as well. NameMC has a pretty good Discord server for finding traders. It's also very important that if you choose to trade or purchase an account, to be careful of scammers, because of course, just like any real market, going to be people who are going to try to prey on people who are stupid or don't know what they're doing. And scammers can definitely try to change the password or recover the account using the transaction ID after your purchase. So make sure to be very careful. Make sure you get the Minecraft transaction ID and that it works before you kind of part ways with the trader or seller of the account. Now, these sites that I highlighted, of course, have various tools that you can use. So, for example, with NameMC.com, they have a Discord server where you can easily find a trader. On mc-market.org and ogus.com, you can find forums, which is pretty much the same thing as Discord, where you can just find traders or find people offering to sell an OG account. And then on cheerful.ninja, you can actually find bots to help you automatically snipe usernames, which usually are more successful than hand sniping, but usually do cost a little bit of money. It's important to remember that when sniping or purchasing accounts, the OG accounts increase in value with the number of Minecon or Optivine capes attached to them. So just be cognizant of that when trying to purchase an account. An account with 0 Minecon capes is almost always going to be worth less than an account with 1, 2, 3, or even 5 Minecon capes. But of course, every account is valued at how rare or how many people really want an OG username. So for example, the word egg or the account cat is definitely going to sell more than the username teacher or the account that has telescope. So those are the 3 methods that you can use to become an OG, or if not, maybe even a semi-OG. Let me know in the comments what other questions or videos you guys want to see on OG Minecraft accounts. I definitely can get you guys whatever content you want on that. Just let me know. But with all that being said, we are done for the week. It is the weekend. So I hope you guys enjoy your Labor Day weekend. Stay safe out there. Don't do anything too crazy and don't be spreading Corona around. But with all that being said, I will see you guys next week for 2 more uploads. But until then, deuces.
Backlash written on me, card popping on a passport.